I've ever heard in my life. Fuck you, Game Awards, and fuck you, Netflix. Netflix, and you know the thing about Netflix, like people dick suck Netflix, but Netflix is a bunch of fucking whores because they fucking will shell all this money out to fucking. You know, when we
I
watched
know.
fucking Hoobie Halloween, we found out that they fucking gave Adam Sandler like three
I
hundred
know.
million dollar deal. Like that man, it's $300 million.
I know.
Like, and they fucking they fucking like honestly, Netflix kind of reminds me of fucking like sex trafficking because
Oh my
fucking
god!
no, because they whore out their properties because they literally they fucking you know when Stranger Things 4 dropped, they fucking milked Stranger Things for all it was worth. Now Stranger Things is kind of dead right now, so now they're milking that new fucking Wednesday show, and they're gonna milk every fucking nickel and dime they can out of that fucking show. That's what they do for everything. They fucking whore it all out for as much money as they can, and then they fucking pay people all this money to put stuff on Netflix. Like, fuck you, Netflix. And they have a shitty business. You know the fucking shitty stuff that Netflix has done, telling their employees, oh, if you don't like the content we put on Netflix, then you don't have to work here. And fucking sitting there making shit like cuties, which is fucking disgusting and sickening. And then sitting there, not only just making Big Mouth, but fucking making more seasons of Big Mouth, but other stuff on
Oh,
Netflix that people
don't
actually
forget the
like. No, we're
spin-off.
only gonna give that one season.
Not only is it six
What?
seasons, they made a spin-off of Big Mouth. And it was only with the fucking what the fuck ever they were, like the fucking monsters or whatever.
What was it called? Fucking little asshole or some shit like that.
Let me
Like what
fucking
the
look.
fuck?
Let me fucking look on
It's probably
Netflix.
some. It's probably some cringy name like fucking Big Mouth. Like why? Why does that deserve a spin-off when other shows can't even get past one season without getting canceled?
I don't fucking know,
Like fuck
man.
Netflix, bro. And got and I know and you know fucking Austin's sitting here laughing, but Austin don't think Austin's a fan of Netflix because Austin
I'm
fucking
not.
hates Netflix too.
Oh yeah, I will
There's
talk
a
about them in a minute.
yeah fucking when I first started watching Stranger Things with Austin back on this podcast, if you remember a year ago when we started this podcast, or over a year ago now, when we started watching through Stranger Things, that was really my first experience with using Netflix. And at the time, there was many times that Austin was ranting about Netflix, so he's definitely not a fan of Netflix either.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. I know there's a fucking spin-off because I know they put like a fucking trailer out for it. But I don't know where it is now. They're probably hiding it deep in their fucking pedophile catalog. Fucking uh gross.
What is it
I
called?
just I don't know. I don't remember because I just did not care to remember.
God damn it. Do I gotta look this up?
I mean, if you want to, I'm not looking it up myself. Oh god, I just saw a show with Rebel Wilson. Nope, I'm done.
So the Big Mouth spinoff is going to be called Human Resources.
Ah, okay, okay.
Hold on, let me read you the description of it. The description says Human Resources is an American adult animated sitcom that serves as a spin-off and sub-series to Big Mouth, centering around the workplace of the hormone monsters depicted in the series. Because you know, if fucking sitting there sexualizing children and showing like children going through puberty and shit wasn't bad enough, now we need a whole spin-off show about fucking goddamn monsters fucking sexually harassing each other at work. Wonderful, Netflix. Great job. Giving the people what they wanted. Who wanted this? Who asked for this?
I don't know, bro. You know,
Everybody that I ever hear talk about Big Mouth just says how much they despise it.
yeah, I know, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, like honestly, like Netflix is so fucking shit. Like they're changing their thing where basically fucking people can't share passwords no more for Netflix
Why? I bet you
because
it's because
because they want
they
more
want
people
more
to buy
people to
it.
fucking. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say. They want more people to fucking get Netflix subscriptions.
Like
But
here's the
guess
thing,
what,
like
Netflix? Fuck you, because there's websites out there that putting Netflix content on there for free. So fuck
oh
you,
yeah,
Netflix.
and they think this is all gonna give them more fucking like people or whatever. They've been losing people like rapidly, but they think this is gonna be give them more people, right? No, it's not, because nobody wants to fucking like whoever pays for the service is usually when people like just mooch off their friend or whatever. And yeah, it's mooching because nobody fucking gives a shit to like be paying for that bullshit, honestly.
Hmm.
Like honestly, if if I were to pay for Netflix, I would genuinely feel sad for myself. Honestly. I'm not paying
Yeah.
for it, my mom is. I'm not paying for that shit. Alright? I personally would have canceled Netflix if I had the fucking choice to. A long ass time ago. Alright?
Yeah. I fucking after we watched Stranger Things 4, I immediately canceled my Netflix subscription.
Yeah. And
The
fucking
only reason I ever got it was just for Stranger Things.
and fucking GameSpot, like mocking people, like so basically saying like so long Netflix moochers. There's also a thing where people have fucking tight budgets, you pieces of shit.
Hmm.
Like people don't have money to pay. Keep in mind, you want to know how much my mom pays
Mm.
for like a thing with like 4 profiles or what have you and shit? It's like $26.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah,
When I was paying mine, it was like $9.99 a month.
yeah. But that's just for like one profile.
Hmm.
They charge per profile, Devon.
Jesus Christ. Like, bro, we didn't even even fucking talk about how the fucking drama that Netflix was in because of the fucking Dahmer series they did too. Because that was a whole fucking thing they had drama for. I don't know if you knew about that.
Yeah, it's whatever, man. Like, I never even care about Netflix's drama no more because they're pieces of shit.
Well, because they always do the same thing every time. It doesn't matter what people say. Like, if people talk negatively about the content on Netflix, or if they even try to make petitions to get fucking the stuff taken down, or with the fucking cuties situation and all that, like, where Netflix's own employees are fucking telling them to take it down and saying that, like, threatening to quit because they don't want that kind of content on Netflix, and Netflix just sits there and says, "Well, fuck you. We don't care what you think of our content. If you don't like it, then you don't need to work here." Like, what kind of fucking mentality is that? And it was the same thing with the fucking Dahmer series. Basically, the thing with the Dahmer series was people were mad because they basically view it as Netflix depicting the the Jeffrey Dahmer stuff that happened in the 70s, which was very, very, very fucked up. And they're basically saying that Netflix is trying to normalize it and say it's okay by making a Netflix series on it and promoting it to everyone and fucking make not even that, just also making merchandise and money off of all that horrible stuff that happened. And also, Austin, I don't know if you knew this part, but fucking Jeffrey Dahmer's father, who is still alive to this day, is actually preparing to do a lawsuit against Netflix. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, so because Netflix is so fucking scummy that they made the Dahmer series without even consulting Jeffrey Dahmer's father or the rest of his family, and he is extremely pissed off about it, and he's extremely upset, and the fact that Netflix is making money off of all the horrible shit that his son did, and so he was saying that he's in preparation of starting a lawsuit against Netflix, which I don't know how that's going to go because obviously it's Netflix, so they're not I don't wouldn't I think Netflix would probably do some shit like they would probably just try to pay the guy off with money rather
Probably.
than actually try to acknowledge that it was fucked up to do that and whatever. But I don't know. It's just it's fucking. They are like, out of all the streaming services like fucking Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, Hulu, fucking all that kind of shit. Like Netflix is absolute fucking worst out of
Yeah.
all of them. Like they are so scummy. They are just like
And
they
keep in
really
mind,
just are shitty.
we wouldn't have said that like a couple years back.
You know.
Like I don't understand. Like,
So I have a question. Did you back when Stranger Things like first started coming out? Did you have Netflix at that time?
yeah,
So I'm curious because I didn't have it at that time. Was like is Stranger Things what made Netflix as popular as it is right now?
that in another show.
Because I was wondering like in my head I was like where do you think like if Netflix didn't have Stranger Things, say like Hulu had Stranger Things or something, like do you think Netflix would not be anywhere near as popular as it is right now?
Well, that's the thing. It had Stranger Things, but it also had BoJack Horseman as well.
Oh yeah, I heard about that show, but I never seen it.
It's actually really good. The first couple episodes are more comedy based, but it gets
Hmm.
really like dark and shit as you watch it. But it's actually a really good show. To the fact to like the deal where pretty much after the show went off, like after the sixth season and it was the last season, Comedy Central started airing it. So technically, it's not Netflix exclusive no more. But nonetheless, fucking BoJack Horseman and Stranger Things are what put Netflix technically on the map. Even though I've had Netflix since the fucking DVD days.
Yeah.
At least my mom has. Like,
Yeah. Doesn't Netflix have The Boys as well?
no, that's
Or is
Amazon.
that okay?
Amazon
No,
is a
fuck.
way better streaming service right now. I would say the tie between streaming services right now of best probably either goes to HBO Max or Amazon.
Well, I know like Netflix has like their newest show right now, which is their new Wednesday series that just came out. And if people watching don't know what that is, it's based on Wednesday from the Addams Family. For some reason, Netflix decided that Wednesday needed her own Netflix series.
It's a
And
Tim
that's like
Burton project too.
yeah, and it's like it's the popular thing on Netflix right now. Like I saw shit that like apparently the Wednesday series like has officially surpassed like Stranger Things in viewership and all that kind of shit. So it's like really popping off right now. But I saw like the trailer for it or whatever. It doesn't look that interesting to me. I don't know. I've never been huge on the Addams Family anyway,
I've thought
and all
about
that.
watching
So
it, but like I just don't know.
I know people are way overhyping the fucking actress that plays Wednesday.
It's because she was in Scream
Yeah.
and she was also in she was in something else. Oh, she was in X as well. Apparently she was a former Disney star. That's why. Like, and now she's turned to like
Yeah.
horror stuff. I guess. At least that's what my sister was telling me.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah. I don't know. Bottom line is Netflix is a fucking shitty, scummy subscription service, and fuck them.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what's gonna happen with Netflix once Stranger Things 5 comes out and they don't have Stranger Things anymore. Like, do you think that their Netflix's like popularity is gonna drop, or do you think
It
they'll
depends
have
on what
other
they
stuff
release.
that'll true?
Because if fucking this Wednesday show keeps going and keeps like trucking on like this or Squid Game, I know that's supposed to get a season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Whether people are even hyped for that still or not, I don't fucking know, man.
Dude, fucking, let me tell you this. Fucking Squid Game was another one of those things that it came out last year, and it was overly fucking popular, kind of overhyped in my opinion, and fucking Squid Game was everywhere. I mean, fucking fuck's sake, Mr. Beast did a fucking video where he spent like $3 million to fucking recreate his own Squid Game and shit. Fucking Squid Game was fucking everywhere. It was one of those things. I hate when this happens, when something's so popular and is so overhyped and everybody's talking about it. I just hate that shit because it gives this level of like expectation for something, and like when you actually sit down and see the thing, it's just like, oh well, this ain't what everybody is making this out to be. Like I don't get it. Um, and I mean, I can't say Squid Game wasn't successful because it was, but I don't like. Are people really clamoring for a season two of Squid Game?
At the time they
Like, is
were.
it?
I don't know about now.
But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, whenever they do release season two of it, like, I don't know if it's gonna have the same popularity or like I don't know. Because it was like that. It was supposed to be like that with fucking Among Us as well. Because I don't remember if I mentioned this on the podcast before, but like right around when Among Us started getting popular, like they were talking about making an Among Us 2, but they said that the first game was so popular that they decided to just stick with the first game. And so we never got an Among Us 2, and I feel like if they were to do that now, I don't really think people would care because the first game right now is like people still play it, but it's dude, it is nowhere near what Among Us was in like 2020. No, absolutely nowhere near that. That was like to where no matter what I did, I could not stop seeing Among Us. Like I saw
Yeah.
it everywhere. But yeah, it's just I don't know the fucking Netflix. Like even if they do have other shows at like you can't argue the fact that once Stranger Things is done, left for good, like that is going to be a big loss for Netflix because that was like their biggest show that they've had, I'd say.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe fucking we'll get to Stranger Things 5, and the Duffer Brothers would be like, oh, we want to end it, and then Netflix will be like, how about you do a Stranger Things 6? Here's a $500 million paycheck,
Well, from
some
what I
shit
heard,
like
they're
that.
already working on spin-offs.
Great. See, this is exactly what I'm fucking talking about. Like, why? Why? Like, I guess it would make more sense for Stranger Things than fucking Big Mouth, but
No.
like, still, even then, like, Why can't you just have the complete story of Stranger Things season 1 through 5 and just end it? Like, why do you need spin-offs? Like, what more is there to tell? Like, what character would you have a spin-off of? Because I don't think any of the characters would be like, don't get me wrong, I like all the characters. They're all very well written, well acted characters, but I just don't think any of them would be good on their own for like a spin-off series. That, and it just, it wouldn't. I feel because I've seen this happen with other shows where they make characters and they just specifically follow those characters, and like sometimes it's okay, but it never feels the same as like the actual show. It's never as popular as the actual show. Like, and it just like it never usually ends well for spin-offs either. So like I just feel like if they whatever spin-off, well, you said spin-offs, so it seems
Yeah.
to me like they're Netflix is, see, that's what I'm talking about. They're fucking sluts. They are fucking whores.
Jesus
Netflix.
Christ.
They're not satisfied with how much money Stranger Things is making them, and I bet you right now Netflix probably knows that season 5 is going to be it. So they're probably saying, "Oh well, we could have a fucking a Steve and Nancy spin-off series or a fucking uh Mike and Eleven spin-off series or a
Oh,
Hopper
oh,
spin-off
that's the thing. From
series.
what I heard, it's not gonna involve any of the main characters.
Then what the fuck? How? Then like who are they gonna follow? Fucking Murray?
Not even Murray, dude.
What are they gonna fuck? They gonna
They're gonna
fucking
follow a
follow
whole
the
different
goddamn?
cast, pretty much.
It doesn't. I don't even know what to say. I hate Netflix. I was gonna say, doesn't like a excuse me, but doesn't like a spin-off of something have to at least have like something to do with the fucking actual show? Like,
Well,
doesn't it have to
yeah,
have at
but
least some characters or something from the actual show?
I'm guessing the only thing that they're gonna be using is the town of Hawkins.
Jesus Christ, man. Like, isn't it enough? Isn't it enough that now we have like fucking 15 different main characters to care about in the show? Now you're telling me they're gonna make spin-offs of even more new characters that we're supposed to care about? I'm not doing it. I'm not. I'm telling you, we're gonna review Stranger Things 5 because we gotta obviously complete the whole fucking series. But fucking at this fucking rate, I'm not doing spin-offs. I can't. I can't, man. I can't. I fucking can't. After we fucking did the goddamn season 4 and how long that was, I can't do that again.
You think
I'll
I
have to
can?
do it. I I don't fucking know. Your fucking sister can somehow. She has
I
like
know.
some kind of ungodly like talent for binging shows. I
I
don't know how
know.
she does it,
You wanna? She
but
watched the Wednesday series in two
let me
days.
guess. She did it. I was gonna say she did it all in one sitting.
On 2 days. No, actually,
How fucking
it was
long
more
is the
like 12.
show?
It was only 8 shows or episodes.
Jesus Christ, man!
So
It's
she
just I
told me
can't.
she did 6 episodes in one sitting, and then she did 2 the next day.
I can't, man. We did like what 6 episodes of Stranger Things 4 in a day, and that shit was like 9 hours long. I can't, bro. I can't. Like I can't, and I know once season 5 comes out, I know that we're just gonna be like, we're gonna feel just so done with Stranger Things. Like, I know I'm not gonna want to watch it, and also when we do get the conclusion to the show in season 5, like I'm sure after that we're not gonna be like, okay, well now let's watch the spinoff. Like, I'm not
No,
doing it.
if anything, we should probably watch a different show. Because I don't want to watch fucking the spin-offs, dude. If anything, we should take in like a new fucking whole like universe of shit or whatever. Like,
If anything, Netflix should just fuck off. That's what they should do.
we could just like say fuck Netflix and do a show on a different platform. Honestly.
I hope everybody's enjoying this fucking unexpected fucking hour-long Netflix rant. Because I wasn't planning on ranting on Netflix today, but here we are. And the sad thing is, this wasn't even a topic either. So,
No.
so